Alright guys, so we're on to number 6. And number 6 says, find the distance across the lake from A to C to the nearest yard using the measurements shown in the figure. So let's go ahead and get started. So if we look at our picture, we have, a nice triangle. It isn't a right triangle. So right away, I know I'm either going to use law of sines, law of cosines, or law of cosines. So what am I wanting to figure out? So I'm wanting to figure out what this line is, A to C. So let's see. I'm going to go with law of cosines because I have two sides and one angle that's in between them. So that's a tall tail sine that I'm going to use law of cosine. It's taken me a while for me to figure that out, like a long while. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the rest of my triangle just so that I know what I'm doing. Because I really don't know what I'm doing in life. Okay, just kidding. So I have big C over here. So right across from that, I know this is going to be little c. And I have big A over here. And right opposite of that, this is going to be little a. And I have big B here. So this is going to be little b. So let me go ahead and write out the formula, which is b squared, because that's what we're looking for, the b, is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine of b. And no, I didn't memorize that. I have that on a little note card beside me that you can't see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this as b equals the square root to get rid of that square. And I'm going to substitute my information here into my formula. So I'm going to get my 160 and square it plus my 140 and square it minus 2 times my a, which is 160, times c, which is 140, times my cosine of b, which is 80. Wow, that's a long one. Okay, so if that's all you needed, you just put that into your calculator, you're good to go. If putting it into your calculator is the hard part, then stick around and we'll do this together. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do everything individually, because if sometimes you don't, the calculator doesn't know what you mean and it doesn't quite follow the order of operations like it's supposed to, and parentheses and all that. Okay, so 160 squared is 25600 plus 140 squared, which gives me 19600 minus, and I'm going to multiply all of this together. So 2 times 160 times 140 times cosine of 80. And we get 779.44. And that goes all under a square root. So all I have to do is just add and subtract, and then I'm done. Well, let's take my square root, but then I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. And that's going to give me the square root of 3720.6. So don't be like me and forget the square root and think, oh yeah, I found my answer. And your answer isn't in any of your choices. So keep going with that square root. And your answer will be, which we're going to the nearest yard. So I'm guessing it's going to be 193. That's the nearest yard. Okay, so that is my distance from A to C. And that we used using the law of cosines.